Hello, everybody, and welcome again to Quantum Leap, day number 3 of lockdown. So, before I decided to post this video, a good friend of mine and mentor, Riyad Isaac from the SOAR Institute, posted another video which really resonated with me. So, for context, I will post that video that he shared. He's currently running a series called Love Amplified. I will post that to my wall for context. But anyway, the SOAR Institute is a personal development and transformational institute. I can attest to the work that they do, and I've attended multiple of their workshops, and it's fantastic. So yes, please do look at that video. It will be on my wall after this video. But anyway, so in the video, Riyad talked about the whole concept about holding space, and not only holding space for your family and yourselves, but also holding space for the universe or the world and what it's going through. And that really resonated with me because it reminded me of a quote from José Ortega. He's a Spanish philosopher, and he said something very powerful. And he said, "I am me plus my surroundings. If I do not preserve the latter, I do not preserve myself." And as much as we might ignore it, I think the question we must all ask ourselves, because we all find ourselves in the same situation, is, have we been preserving our surroundings? Have we been preserving the earth? Have we been preserving our communities? Have we been preserving our families? Because if not, then we haven't been doing our duty. And in the same light, José Ortega also mentioned a very powerful quote. He said, "Tell me what you focus on, or tell me what you pay attention to, and I will tell you who you are." And for me, I remember a story when my family had just traveled from Uganda. We lived in Kenya, we traveled to Uganda, and then from Uganda to South Africa, and we had just gotten back home after a very long time. And my grandfather, who's in his 80s now, pulled me aside and he told me a beautiful, beautiful story. He said to me, "Let me tell you a story about focus and attention." And he said he wants to show me how his teacher showed him. And so he told me that when he learned the story about attention, he went outside. His teacher gave him a paper and a magnifying glass. And his teacher said, "I want you to put the magnifying glass in the sun and the paper in front of you and just move it around slowly. And nothing happened. And then his teacher said, "I want you to stop. Just stop. And I want you to hold the magnifying glass still and just wait." And miraculously enough, there was a hole in the paper from the sun's rays. And for me, that was such a pivotal story about focus. You know, the universe has given us the opportunity to really focus at this point in time. Most of us have had dreams, ambitions, goals that we've always said, "If only I had the time, if only." But now you do. The universe has given you the time. So, what are you going to do with it? The temptation is far too great for us to retreat in distractions. There's television, there's books, there's escapism. But now you have the time to do what you really want to do. So the responsibility is up to you, and you can no longer point the finger. So, I want us to start with focus. My word for the day is focus, and I want you to start with that and see where it goes. Thank you, and I'll check in with you again tomorrow. Thanks.